This crisis is another indication of why we need to get off dependency on fossil fuels. This is not a solution to today's crisis. It's about the future.
There is a new deadline to apply for an extra stimulus check this year. Many people across the nation are not eligible for more crisis relief aid. However, action needs to be taken to receive this extra payment, and checks up to $3,000 can be claimed. More direct payments, including stimulus checks, are going out all across the nation this month, which is really great news for millions of people. So as the crisis continues and prices for everyday necessities continue to rise, stimulus checks become a necessity.
Few pieces of legislation in our history have done more to lift the country out of crisis. When I took office, and you all remember the lines of cars that lined up for miles, waiting for someone to put a box of food in their trunk. Because of this law we passed, 41 million Americans put food on the table today.
Now, there are multiple ways that Americans can apply for extra payments in the next month. But for some people, they will have to file a tax return in order to receive this additional stimulus money. Republican Senator Mitt Romney of Utah has just released a proposal that is aimed at providing direct payments monthly to parents, with the goal of attracting bipartisan support for a plan aimed at significantly reducing child poverty in the nation. Under Romney's plan, named the Family Security Act, families with children would receive a monthly cash benefit of $100 per child. Families with children up to 5 years old would receive $4,200 per year per child in $350 monthly payments. And families with children ages 6 to 17 would receive $3,000 per year per child. Folks, that's some really great news. Families with children up to 5 years old would receive $4,200 per year per child in $350 monthly payments. And families with children ages 6 to 17 would receive $3,000 per year per child, or $250 per month. Romney's proposal caps the monthly amount for a family to $1,250, and expecting parents can apply for the benefit 4 months before the child's due date. Senator Romney told reporters American families are facing greater financial strain worsened by the crisis, and marriage and birth rates are at an all-time low. This proposal offers a path toward greater security for America's families, by consolidating the many complicated programs to create a monthly cash benefit for them, without adding to the deficit. Individual taxpayers making up to $200,000 and couples making up to $400,000 will be eligible for the payments, with payments phasing out above those income levels. A summary of the $254 billion budget proposal specifies that it would be deficit neutral by eliminating other areas of spending, which will likely draw opposition from Democrats. Romney is expected to file the plan as an amendment to the budget resolution currently under consideration in the Senate. According to a source familiar with the senator's plan, Romney's proposal would cut child poverty in the United States by up to a third, and deep child poverty by half. And President Biden's chief of staff weighed in on the proposal, stating that he is looking forward to see what Senator Romney will propose. This is an encouraging sign that bipartisan action to reduce child poverty is possible, everybody, and I cannot wait for President Biden to do this. In 2021, the American Rescue Plan Act has already provided a substantial amount of financial relief to people struggling due to the impacts of the crisis. There are several new tax credits that many Americans are eligible to claim on their tax return this year. For those that didn't receive all stimulus money due from the past round of stimulus, they could claim the missing relief money when filing 2021 returns. The 2021 filing season has since begun, and many people have already started submitting those returns. New data revealed that the average refund issued so far in 2022 is substantially higher than the average refund sent out in 2021. While there are many reasons for this, the fact that millions are claiming unpaid stimulus funds can help explain why people are getting more than $650 extra back from the IRS compared with last year. According to IRS data, the average refund issued so far in 2022 is $3,536. This is up from $2,880 in 2021. That means a typical American who has submitted their tax return so far has gotten an extra $656 back. Now, things could change, as it's possible that people do a refund just happen to send in their returns sooner than those who owe. So folks, that's all breaking news about the 4 stimulus payments that I want you to know. If you have any questions on this, leave them in the comments.
Next up virtually, we have Ranking Member Voss.
Thank you, Chairman, and
I'm glad to be here with you today to join in with Chairman Tesler, Chairman Takano, Ranking Member Moran, and as we move forward, first off, let me say welcome to all of those Illinois veterans that are from DAV that are here with us today. Let me also say thank you to all the veterans. As many of you know, I am a veteran myself, the son and grandson of Korean War veterans, the nephew of a Vietnam veteran who had experienced the ultimate oxymoron, and that is, most of you veterans understand that. That is friendly fire. He is 100% disabled, but doing very, very well. I also, my son is a lieutenant colonel, and my grandson is a lance corporal in the Corps at this time. So Semper Fi to all of you out there that are Marines. And let me tell you that as we're moving forward together as the Four Corners, I want to associate my remarks with Ranking Member Moran on the fact that we need to work together on the toxic exposures to come to a bill that we can move and actually get across the finish line and actually get it to the president's desk so that we can provide as much as we possibly can for our veterans, and I will strive to do that. Let me also say that, I want to associate my remarks as well with the chairman, Takano, on the fact of why we need to make sure we focus that the VA provides for our women veterans. They're the fastest growing group of veterans, and we need to make sure that the services that are provided are beneficial to all, and that everyone feels comfortable in entering the VA and dealing with any VA issues that are out there. We look forward to having
for the whole month. So he said in the last few days of the month, the three of them sit in the same room so they can decide who needs the insulin that's left the most.
This is awful.
Now, this is in America. This is wrong, and especially on insulin. Insulin's been around for over 100 years. It should be available. We should be doing this generic.
Biden even said, "I'm confident we can get the Build Back Better bill into law." And now, everybody, here's the breaking news about the fourth stimulus check of $1,400. Republicans and Democrats have fought hard over the issue of stimulus checks after passing the first one. But some Americans will be able to claim additional money when they file their taxes, and they could be eligible for the full $1,400 payment. One way people could be eligible for a full $1,400 is if they had a child in 2021. Now, I know many of you are wondering how this is possible. Well, it's because of the 2021 Economic Impact Payment. And that was based on a person's 2020 or 2019 return, so any eligible dependent that came to the family last year would not have been included in the payment amount.